Illegal forest products pertains to all forest products derived from the public forest lands without any supporting official documents. Indiscriminate logging pertains to the injudicious cutting of trees which eventually determine future tree crops. Law. A rule of conduct just obligatory and done by legitimate power for common observance and benefit. Lease. A privilege granted by the state to a person to occupy and possess any forest lands wherein rental is clearly specified. License. A privilege granted by the state to a person by utilize forest resources within any forest land and with the right to establish and operate processing plant therein. Log supply contract. A written agreement entered into by and between a license holder and a log buyer that former supplies logs the latter over a specified period of time. Log transaction form. An accountable form prescribed jointly by the BFD, PWPA, and PLMA issued to license holder indicating the place of transaction and logs and brought by the vendor and the vendee. Mangrove forest. The type of forest occurring on tidal flat along the sea coast, extending along stream or the water is brackish. Marine park. Any public offshore area delimited as habitat or rare and unique species of marine flora and fauna. Memorandum. A note used in holding memory, a brief record, an informal communication about office matters sent among the staff of a company or of an organization. Mineral land refers to those lands of the public domain which have been classified and delimited as resources of homogeneous crystalline substances. Mossy forest. The type of forest growing on higher elevations and composed of short and standard trees where the stems are usually covered with mosses. Multiple use management. The harmonized utilization of land, soil, water, wildlife recreation values, grasses, and timber of forest lands. National economy refers to the entire economic life in the country. National patrimony refers to the national resources of the country which is under the Constitution and include all lands of the public domains. Natural law, a law based in morality, equity. It is not legally compellable in court, but it allows the retention of what has been voluntarily given, delivered, or rendered. Open land refers to a bare or grass covered rock of lands devoid of commercial forests, trees. Permanent forest refers to those lands of the public domain which have been subject of the present system of classification and declared as needs for forest purposes. Permit, a short-term privilege granted by the states to a person to utilize any limited forest resources within any forest lands without any right of occupation and precision therein. Policy formation, the way that policies take form or come into existence. Policy formulation is the process of preparing a systematic statement of the so-called future course which a society has agreed to follow. Prosecution pertains to a legal proceeding with a purpose of determining guilt or innocence of an alleged offender. Rationalization, the organization of lagging business using management principles, systems, and procedures to obtain stability, efficiency, and profitability of an operation. Resettlement land refers to those lands which are utilized for settling caingeros, legal forest occupants, and etc. Reshipment, the transfer of forest products from the point of origin to the point where such products are unloaded. Sales invoice, a document issued by the vendor of the sold reserved forest products to the vendee. Thank you.